Hey, what's going on, guys? Hope everyone's doing well. We have a lot to go over in this shave, so let's get to it. I just hopped out of the shower. Arms are actually still a little damp. I did go ahead and lather. Let me wet the face a little bit. It's been about 5 minutes or so. But yeah, we have several things to talk about, mostly fun. Some business stuff as well. As you can see there, that's the lather. This is the actual bowl lather here. This is our final rendition of our tallow base. I am extremely happy with where this is at. The first release of this, I can't say yet, but it will be something special, I promise. It will be something very special. So we'll promote that whenever the time is right. But anyway, we're using our QED Select 24 millimeter Badger there, Manchurian Badger. As you can see, the goatee is growing just fine. The itchy stage is over, which, oh, thank you. Thank you. I hate the itchy stage of any beard, but we are past that, which is wonderful. So yeah, I hope everyone's been doing very, very good. I basically just whipped this up in the bowl very, very quickly. Whips up very easy. It's a softer tallow base. So yeah, it's very malleable. And that's a metallurgy term, I know, but it's a crope, but it's on the softer end of a crope. So it's not really a cream, but it is a crope. That's almost a cream. So, all right, as you can see, very little time to whip up, but that's not why we're here. We're here to talk about baseball. So, LSU, I live in Louisiana, South Louisiana to be specific. And LSU's been in the College World Series. And tonight, which is Monday night, they had the third game in basically the finals versus Florida, the Gators. And yeah, they just beat them. I think it was 18-4. So very, very nice game. The first game was close. LSU just eked it out. So they went to the second game. Second game, which was yesterday, Sunday. This will probably be uploaded tomorrow, which is Tuesday. But second game Sunday, Florida dominated LSU after about the third or fourth. And today, LSU dominated Florida after the third or fourth. But LSU was already up one game, so they ended up winning the series. So very, very good. What is this again? Sorry. This is Frederick Herder, number 49. I don't know if the camera's gonna pick that up or not, but it's the ace of spades, 49. You see the spade there? Yeah. I did rehome this. I don't know if I shaved. I don't know if you saw before I lathered up, but I have about 5 days of growth. As you can see, that 5 days of growth is absolutely no match for this. I went with the 5K because the bevel was already set. So I went with 5K, 8K finishing stone. My True Hard black arc with my Nagura here. I'm finishing JNat stone. And it worked out super well. I'm very, very happy with this edge. Some guys will say it's a waste to use your Nagura on anything but a JNat, which I have down here. I have my Azuku and my Shobu. But I've never had anything but success with creating a slurry on my Arkansas stone, my black arc, with this Negura. I've never had anything but success. So I'll continue to do that. Actually, here, you could see, I'm sure you could see on the camera maybe, yeah, you could see some black around the edge there, like around the tip and back here. And that's where I take a Sharpie and I will, I'll kind of like darken the edge so I know that I'm getting the entire bevel set across the entire thing. The bevel was already set, so I know that I'm actually touching the stone on the entire, you know, edge. So I'm not missing anything. Anyway, I'm talking too much, sorry. Like I said, I have 5 days of growth and I don't even feel this thing just waxing through it. Take the glasses off so I can actually get. Glasses gotta go back on, at least for the first pass. But yeah, LSU College World Series winners. That just peeled that growth off. Holy moly. Absolutely annihilated that growth. A good soap does help, but it doesn't matter how good a soap is if your edge is dookie butter. And fortunately my edge, okay, so you can see right here, this is how much growth I had. And so I need to basically take my straight edge and bring it right up there. But I had a significant amount of growth right there, you could see. But yeah. So, it's been a good week. Well, a good weekend. Last week was good. Watching LSU. This weekend, and obviously Monday, beginning of the week, has been very, very good watching LSU. So, yeah, very, very nice. I'm just trying to get enough lather here so I can finish up. Got some on the glasses there. That's always lovely. But yeah, the tallow base, I'll show you. Let me pull what's off of the actual bowl here. The bowl is filled with lather as well. I'm just not going to do more than 2 passes, so I just wanted to kind of show you. I don't know if the camera's going to pick this up well enough or not, but super peaky. It is, like I said, you know, I have 50 something different artisans that I've, high 40s in artisans, and I have 100 plus soaps that I've tried in total, 100 plus soaps with different bases and that type of thing. So I'm very pleased with this. I know I've had a lot of requests, like, and you know, some people will say they've had a lot of requests or a lot of inquiries or this or that. Well, when I say a lot of requests for tallow base, you know, probably 20 plus. That's a lot to me. Maybe that's not a lot to some other people, but to me, I'm gonna have to actually keep my glasses on so I can see. Cutting in down here, but to me, 20 is a lot. 20 people requesting, 19, 20 people requesting for a specific base is a lot. So that's where I'm at. That's why I've kind of, we have a lot more scents to release. Some phenomenal scents, guys. Like what we've released so far, and I don't want to make this a whole Nightwatch Soap Company video. That's not what this video is about. It's really just talking about the College World Series, but I guess I am kind of making it a Nightwatch. Truthfully, I think the base is going to speak for itself. So, but we have a lot of scents that I have ready to go. but there's a queue, and that's a good place to be. I'm just edging it up right now. I want that nice, clean, crisp swoop. I think that's good. I think having multiple scents lined up, ready to roll, maybe not back to back, I don't want to flood the market with our soaps. But then again, I have a lot of phenomenal scents that need to go out. Some will trickle into next year. It's just how it's going to be. It's just how things are going to end up, laying out, especially with holidays less than 6 months away and that type of thing. We have 2 fall scents already lined up, 2 summer scents that have not been released yet that we're in the process of making right now. I don't know if I want to say that. We have a lot in the works that we're extremely excited about, and I hope you guys when it's announced are also excited about it when it comes out. But yeah. Lots of great stuff coming. It's just fun to think about from my perspective, I realize not everybody can buy everything. I understand that. We've kind of done our best to space out. I know sometimes it seems like, oh, you just had a release like 3 to 4 weeks ago. Now you have another release. It's like, yeah, but considering we have probably 4, not including the summer scents, 4 more, 2 fall and 2 winter that we want to release as well. It's like, we're trying to space them out as best we can without flooding the market with Night Watch Soap Company soaps. So, don't get me wrong, other artisans are putting out phenomenal stuff. So, we also have to compete with that, right? We're not only competing with ourselves, but we're competing with other artisans. Because, in my opinion, in this day and age, 2023, I don't know that there's many bad artisans out there. I'm just going to be honest with you. So it's the best of the best competing with each other. But anyway, yeah. So that's where we are. That's our lineup. I think that's pretty good once I comb it. That's the shave. I'm going to probably do a little bit more talking if you guys want to already check out. I appreciate you stopping by to view the video and whatnot. But that'll be it as far as the shaving goes, if that's what you're worried about. So, with my beard, I've never really been a beard balm person. Although I did have some Amish, I'm gonna say it was like Amish beard balm or something. It had like the smell of shea, I remember, that I used for some time. But more recently, and I'm telling you, I bought these. They were on sale for like $4.99 at the razor company. They were like on clearance or something. And I bought like 4 different scents. I bought sandalwood. I bought, what is this? Sea buckthorn. I think I bought a patchouli one. I bought a green one. I forgot what that, maybe eucalyptus or something like that. But it's the Mulech, whatever. I think they're German, right? These balms, and I don't know I don't know if they're good or bad or whatever the issue was, why they were on clearance, but I've been putting that in my beard, and I've noticed my beard soften. I've got a very wiry beard, and I've noticed that it may be all oils or conditioners or whatever. I know that the Amish balm did not do that, but this does. As you can see, it's extreme. Like, this is extremely thick. My mustache, not so much. It'll grow in as the hair gets longer. It'll fill in and look normal. But right now, you know, there's a little gap there. There's a little gap right here, and that's not because I shaved it accidentally. No, there's just hair doesn't grow there. So over time, this will get longer. I brush it to the side, and it will fill that in to where it looks normal. But I just have missing pieces on my mustache area. But my bottom portion, my chin strap, super thick, super thick. But yeah, that's what I've been doing. That's what I'm doing right now. So I'm not gonna put any aftershave on, although I do have that same scent in this, but I'm not gonna use that. What I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna put some balm in my beard and just let that go. I wanna be able to, the post shave is already, it's hard to rank yourself, especially on videos that others are gonna see. Although at this point, there's probably only a couple people watching, but I would say my post shave on my tallow base and this is, you could say it's subjective as a whole, but to me it's objective because it's my experience. It's what so I would honestly put Ariana and Evans #1 for post shave feel on their base. I can't dispute that. As a wet shaver myself, I can't dispute that. I would put mine as #2. I would. I've used so many. And I would honestly say, right under Peter Charcalis's base, is it Ultima? Is it Ultima base? I would say is mine. I'm sorry. I would. So, in all honesty, I have one Ultima. It was the one, it was the Bay Rum that supported. Supported David's sister that passed. To me, again, this is just my thoughts. To me, the Ultima base and the K2E base, I personally can't tell them apart. They're both exceptional bases. I can't say a thing bad about them, but I can't tell them apart. But I would say that our tallow base is a step under theirs. Yeah, theirs is better. I have no issue admitting that. I'm going to tell it like it is, regardless. But I would say that ours is just Peter's base, or Peter's top 2 bases, and our base. It's like right there. I don't know what I could do to get it to that level. I don't, without jacking up my prices. I don't know. I don't think I can. So it just is what it is, unfortunately. Okay, I think that's kind of wiped in my beard. So yeah, I don't know. When we I think in February of this year, whenever we started the company, it's technically in January, but in February of this year, my wife was like, who's like the top dog? And I'm like, it's got to be Ariana and Evans. Like, there's a whole and me saying that, people watching the video may be like, oh, so you don't like this person or that person or this company or that company or this base or that base. And it's like, no. It's just like, in my opinion, A&E, Ultima / K2E is #1. And from what I've tried from everyone else, I would put us as #2. And that's unbiased. That is, I realize it's coming from the maker of what I'm saying is the #2 base. But we've had feedback that can concur. So I'll just leave that where it is. I don't, it is what it is. I'm not downing anybody. So we'll leave that where it is. All right. Our tallow base has added a couple of different ingredients. Again, I'm going to do my best to keep the pricing at $17.99 for 4 ounces. I'm gonna do my best. We've only made a few small batches. Unfortunately, I might need to cut that a little bit shorter, my next shave. Just kind of, this corner right here, just kind of knocking in just a hair. That's how it looks, okay. I'm gonna do my best to keep it the same. If I have to increase it, if I have to increase it, it won't be any more than $1. And that will literally cover the costs of the ingredients per tub extra that I'm adding. It won't be any more profit to me. It will not, no more profit will go to me. Actually, when I'm selling retail, I'll actually be losing money. Theoretically, I mean, we're talking, we're not talking like a whole bunch of money, but I'll be losing money technically. So anyway, not to get too technical, but wholesale, I'll be losing a little bit, and retail with ourselves selling on our website, I'll be breaking even. So I just want to be transparent, clear, honest with you guys. Because truthfully, I don't care how large. A&E is probably the largest. And I know Peter used to sell his soaps at a higher price point, but where he's at now, the quantity is what really keeps our business rolling. It's not necessarily one tub. You know what I mean? Because we're really not making, I know from the outside perspective, it's like, oh, you guys are making a killing. No. By quantities we are. If we're selling thousands of tubs, I mean, I'm not. Nightwatch Soap Company is not doing that. We're not selling thousands of tubs per month. No way. But that's what keeps the top artisans up there. The quantity that they're selling at, and good on them. Absolutely good on them. They've done very, very well. Great business people. They have a great product. I have no issue with it. You know what I mean? Everything seems to be above board. How do you complain? You can't. You can't complain. As a consumer or a competitor. And I'm a consumer and a competitor. So I can't complain on either front. That's it. That's the whole shave. I kind of wanted to come in here talking about more LSU, but I kind of talked about everything else and kind of spit everywhere in the process. But it's hot. It's hot in this bathroom. Anyway, that's it. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you next shave.